this training will be the best training you've ever gone through. What we want from you guys to what? To get the knowledge and also have a way to be employed. You understand? So whatever this training already said, we are going to already organize. On tomorrow, you will have the best class, the best teachers, and the best planning. Nobody.
TECHUP Nigeria project is an initiative of Republic of Africa. One of our major aims is to train 1 million Nigerians on the digital skills. The training is free. We have kick off the training we kick off the piloting program in Awka North and South. The aim is to, across the 730 local governments we have in Nigeria, to reach out to all these governments to train them, train their youth. We are targeting each constituency, we are targeting 250. We are trying to work with the federal constituencies, across Nigeria because that's the only way we can be able to reach out this humongous amount of people. We can't just go to do it alone. That's why we are going to we're partnering with the Federal House of Representative members, the National Assembly, for us to use their platforms for them to give us this number, because we know that they have the number, they know how they can be able to reach out to their people.
SEOoptima.com, if you type it in, it will give you recommendations of where to fix issues where they are lacking. For example, in these websites, we know they need to make their websites look more mobile friendly, because most people that visit the websites visit through mobile phones these days. Especially if you're on the go, you want to search up something, just pick up your phone and search. You wouldn't wait till he gets home, sit down, bring out your laptop, assuming you're on the go. So with SEO Optima, we can see the different places that need help on a website. This website was not a good example to use because they're actually very good. The only place they have an issue is their usability.
We want to organize this program in phases. The first phase is what? We're targeting, of course, we have done the Awka North and South local government, Awka North and South federal constituency. We have done that one where we train 250. Each federal constituency will be targeting 250 youths. Each federal constituency are targeting 250 youth, and this training is free of charge. Nobody's paying one naira for it. It's totally free. We are trying to do these things and bear the burden of all these things. So we have done. We try to organize a piloting program to know how we can able to look at the lapses, look at the challenges, and now know how we can able to scale out in full force. That was why we kick off with Awka North and South federal constituency. We train. I think what we did to train is 257 youths apply. We had over 1,000 applications in our database, and at the end of the day, we have to stream it down to 250 people. Because what we want to do is we don't want only indigenous. We want to throw it out to indigenous. So we have to screen ahead of people that are not from that particular constituency, because we know we're definitely going to come to their own constituency in the future. So we have to screen them out and to train. At the end of the day, we train 250 youth, and these things took us 2 weeks. The 2 weeks training, digital skills training, digital skills training is 2 weeks. We train them for 2 weeks every day for the next 14 days, and because of course these things requires enough time to train. So we don't want to do it as a crash course. We want to ensure that this knowledge is important. So it's practical based training, not just like to come and talk. The practical based training. The training was done in 3 categories. We have digital marketing category. We have graphics, mobile graphics design, because we have to expose them on the use of mobile graphics, because we don't want to go into the traditional world of doing graphics that to the laptop or Premiere Pro, all those things, Photoshop and all those, Corrado and other desktop pattern of design. No, we want to expose them to the modern way of, at least the trending method of where you can continue to use your phone to actually make money. So tell them how to use mobile graphics design. So they can use their mobile to do graphics, and they are now doing well now, because after training them, they are most of them are now doing well. Most of them are working, most of them are creating, are now being employers of labor. Some of them are doing well now, because the aim of the training is to at least to creating this. This is one of the training freelancing business in Nigeria now. So when you have these skills, at least you can be able to get jobs and everything, and you can be making money. So we did mobile graphics design, and also train them on web development, where we had to teach them how to use WordPress and a little bit of code, but we will focus more on WordPress, because we know that WordPress is one of the easiest way of at least doing front-end development. So we have to teach them on how to use WordPress to design a website, a professional website, and they learn all those things, and now they are doing well. So this is the three categories that we try to roll out in the first Amazon program.
These ones are just rows on this one. Likewise this. If you notice, there is no enough space between these two. But then coming down here, there is enough space. Are you getting me? That's the work of divider. So, divider assists you. Instead of making your web words to be jam-packing, it will help in spacing it. Are you getting me?
That's our target. And so that if you are having a hall of 50 or 60 trainees, we are expecting to have at least 4 trainers and 1 master trainer in that hall. This is our framework now, what we want to do in the future, so that everybody will have access to ask questions, because a lot of them might not be at the same pace with their the way they assimilate. So we need to have enough trainers that will be in the hall to at least the training ground to attend to questions and everything. So that's basically about the piloting program we did in Awka North and South. But for me, it was a massive success. Because we tried to we achieved the aim. 250 people in youth have been digitally empowered, and they are now doing well in their assets. I'm receiving a lot of testimonies from. We are doing a lot of follow up from them, and they are doing well. Most of them are now working. Most of them are starting their own business and making money. So this is the TECHUP Nigeria. The aim is to do these things across the 200-something local government to have in Nigeria, and we want to right now, because when we did the last time, we don't want to partner with any. We don't want to write to the Federal Ministry of Youth Development or Federal Ministry of Digital Economy or the MDAs that have this mandate to do this kind of program. We don't want to write to them. We want to first of all do it first. Look at our lapses, look at how we can able to make corrections, and look at the integrities of all these things, so that we can able to know how we can able to. Because right now we want to, of course, when we are trying to do next one, we don't want to do only one federal. We don't want to be doing one federal conspiracy at a time. If we do that like that, we might not be able to finish on time. So we want to at least, if we can roll out like 7 federal constituencies at the same time. We have trainers, master trainers across everywhere, so that this training can finish on time. And of the day, we now know how we can able to empower them, because the one we did in Anambra State, in Awka North and South, there was not enough fund for us to at least normally what you're supposed to do, basically supposed to do when you are done with this kind of training. Even if it's people that do mobile graphics, people that don't have a good phone, you can buy them, you can get them a good phone. People that don't have a laptop, people that are doing WordPress design, you can give them a laptop, empower them with a laptop. Few of them, not everybody anyway, so that they actually, these are one of the basics of empowerment. People that are into digital marketing, at least you find a way to empower them. That's where we are also trying to look at the financial burden of all these things. That's why we say that we want to do Awka North and South and look at the demands, you know, but let of them mention about all these things, that this is one of the things that can make this thing to be very successful. Not just training them, which is perfect, which is the best thing can do, but at least there are a lot of people in that place that do not even have laptop, but they want to do what press design, they want to do web development. We don't have laptop. We have to get the laptop for them to then do the training at the end of the day, but they need a laptop to start all these things. That's why we wanted to do a balancing program so we can see all these issues and everything, and now know how we can be able to address it in the future. That's why right now we want to now partner with the federal government in full. Of course, the NGO is in partnership with the federal government in the midst of the Federal Ministry of Education, but we want to also look at other broader partnership with the key ministries in charge of this program, because I know that the Ministry of Youth have the mandate to empower our youth with enough with skill acquisition, and I know that we have ideas what part that is rolling out this program in the ideas. So we are going to write to them, and they look at we are proving our capacity that we can do this thing. So what we just need now is enough support and enough manpower for us to roll out this thing in full force. And we are targeting 1 million skillfully employed, and that 1 million by the time you train 1 million people, that means you are targeting what we are trying to do. When we train you train others. So by the time you train 1 million people, that means we are almost going to target about 10 million Nigerians that is going to be skillfully employed in digital skills. Because by the time you train them, with the amount of that, you go back to your train others, you know, create job for others within your local government. A lot of them are now they have job offers now. They train people and all those things. So we are targeting 1 million to 10 million. So by the time we directly train 1 million, we are targeting that 1 million will be able to empower at least 1 person to 10 youth. If we train you try and share to 10 persons. So by the time we know, that means we are almost going to solve a lot of digital lapses we have in Nigeria, digital skill lapses we have in Nigeria, because I can tell you the truth, we are not getting there. We have the head of technologies are coming up in the world, and we need to start taking us in that direction. These things are job creating skills. You don't even need to go ahead own an office to be making money. So we want to expose them to all those things. We also want to expose the head of ethical hackings, you know, a lot of all those professional courses. That's why we want to roll out more courses and have more platforms to train. So that's basically what we want to do. So the next phase of this TECHUP Nigeria will not be as the one we did in Awka North and South. We have to look at what we did, which is a wonderful idea, very successful, but at least we have to up our game and now look at the other integrities of all these things, so that we can be able to achieve a better project, come from 2025 down to 2029 target. And we're going to work with the head of stakeholders, we're going to work with them, the head of partners to make this thing work out. So that's basically about it. But we don't want people to review some of the partners now. By the time we are going to file our report and what we have done and everything, I'm sure that we'll have a better outing next time.
And from what I can see, Chibo, the greater number of people here are youth. So, and I'm also a youth. So we are talking to ourselves. I am very happy. First of all, let me commend Chibo, my dear brother and friend, for his passion. You know, everything, the first thing you need is passion. Without passion, you are halfway to failure. For instance, some of you that are here that have been trained, the first thing you need after your training is to develop a serious passion for whatever you've learned, if it's digital marketing, web development, mobile graphic designs, whatever aspect of the TECHUP project you have got yourself involved in, you have to build strong and serious passion. That is the only way to succeed. And that is why, Chibo, how many people did you train? 205. That is why. But I hope it will not be the case with you. That is why when each case trainings like this take place, at the end of the day, when you are beginning to evaluate the progress or the success rate, you find out that less than 5% actually made something out of it. Because the 95 others did not have the right passion for what they came for. You know, because things are hard in Nigeria. So it's easy for anybody to go into the internet and see there is a program that will be held in the 3 center Awka or register by sorry BMW. I am not free. But you must distinguish yourself. So Chibo, I thank you. Over the years, you have demonstrated passion for technology, for youth development. And even when in a mere stumbling blocks here and there, you keep pushing. So a round of applause for Chibo, please. So
you can make money from all of them. But to answer your question without trying to give you any advice, my simple advice would be, okay, the quickest one you can make money from will be social media management. Quick, very quick. Because it has the shortest learning curve. Once you understand some concepts, although it still has the deep side of it, you can make social media management. You can make money from content development and structuring. You can make money from that. You can make money from being a consultant, a digital marketing consultant. That way you propose everything for them, both their designs, both their websites, both their social media platforms. Their companies don't too like stress. So I have companies that they just came and said, okay, everything that has to do with our presence, handle it. Our company, we do it for multiple companies here. Even we have one that very close, Red 9 bar and lounge. Even bars and lounges, they don't even have stuff. They will tell you, okay, handle our Facebook, our Instagram, our TikTok, our website, social media, reply messages. If you want to do giveaway for them, do giveaway for them. By the end of the month, you tell us everything. We'll give you your spend plus how much we've agreed to pay you.
Yes, our training was a wonderful rollout. We have our training was successful. Our training was wonderful. I love the pattern of teaching from the master trainers we have and also the sub trainers we have. I love the way they impart the knowledge. I love I want to appreciate Prince Okowe, the head of the master trainer of web and the digital marketing. I want to also thank Somto, Mr. Somto, the master trainer of web development. I want to also appreciate Mr. Juice Magnus, the master trainer for mobile design graphics. So I want to appreciate all these guys because they did perfectly well. Even though with the amount of money we pay them, at least it doesn't worth what they have. But they did it with all their heart, and it was a massive something for them. I want to appreciate them because without them, cannot achieve this. We would have gotten this far we have gotten now. So I want to appreciate them, especially in a special way and hope to work with them more because they have done their best there. This is what we call community services. This is what we call, doing something with passion, and they did it with passion for the whole 2 weeks, 14 days, morning till evening. This class, we start from morning, from 8 o'clock, we train till 6 p.m. every day for 14 days. It was not easy. The courses was jammed. If you see courses, everything was laid down, and they did justice to that. So it was not. I have to appreciate them. Appreciate everybody and appreciate the people that gave us the venue, the place we used to do the training, and everybody, all the people that supported us in this program. This program cost us millions of naira to organize, and it was achieved because we have sponsors, partners that did this thing. We also have to appreciate. I also want to appreciate the honourable member representing Awka North and South Federal Constituency, Professor Lillian Obi Orobu, who was the first member of the member that brought this into our constituency. She was able to attract this thing down to our constituency, and she gave us all her support, help us to source the trainees, did everything possible to make sure that this thing was a success. We want to appreciate her personally and want to encourage her for what she did for this program is commendable, and we hope that other people will emulate what she did and of course when we start doing all those things like this, when we were able to get kind of support that she gave us to other members of the country, other national other honorable members. I'm not sure we're going to have a age-free training because the bulk of the work lies from the federal honorable members. They are the one that will do the grassroots mobilization. Our job is to come and train with our partners. Their job is to mobilize. So, and she did that mobilization very wonderful, very wonderful. In fact, we were in Abuja, everything was going on smoothly. They were doing the registration, their team was doing everything. And in fact, I appreciate that.
My department is digital marketing, and so far, TECHUP Nigeria has been amazing, and it exposed me to the field of digital marketing, though I had interest in it earlier. So it broadened my knowledge about it and gave me the base. Let me say the basics in data marketing, digital marketing. Sorry. So far with the limited time we had, I've been able to understand a few things, and right now I can comfortably say that I can make some things possible myself with the little I've learned, in the sense of saying, okay, I can comfortably run ad for people or promote pages, as the case might be. So this was what the base that this program gave me, which I never knew how to do before. And also I learned that there is still more to learn, which I hope in the near future, very soon, I would try to advance and build more on that. So far it has been an amazing experience. Thank you.
Do you pay any money for this program?
No. We paid nothing. It has been totally free, location-wise and everything. It's been totally free, and it has been good.
Thank you. Your name again?
Ikechukwu Emmanuel.
My name is Ogechi, and I'm in digital marketing class. TECHUP Nigeria is a program I've longed to attend because of the world is evolving and everybody needs a digital skill. So I'm so glad that I enrolled in this program, and I really learned a lot. Actually, I'm a writer, a content writer, and then I've been experiencing this writer's blog. But when I came here, I learned about different ways I could get content that are appealing, how to run my Facebook ads, how to manage a website, and lots more. I really enjoy this program, I'm telling you. Oh, no. The program is totally free of charge. I didn't pay anything for the program.
So from 1 year from now, where we are going to be from 1 year from now?
Okay.
Also, from the help of TECHUP Nigeria, what do you want to talk to them to also get help in terms of your career? How do you want us to assist you in your career, to ensure that you will get where you want to get to?
Okay. 1 year from now, I want to be one of the big influencers on Facebook and Twitter, and then I need mentorship. Number one, I need someone that I can always come to, someone that can always advise me. That's the number one support I need. Any other thing because I need mentorship. That's what I need.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Your name again?
Ogechi.
Tell us your name, please.
Okay, Ibom Chisom Osla.
What course do you apply for?
Web development.
Tell us your experience so far in the class. What you have learned so far in the class about the content, about this training so far. Just tell us about this training. What you have learned so far in your web development class.
Okay, actually, I never had any experience in web development, but during the class I learned a whole lot, like how to design a particular site, though not a professional one, but just at least I can design something. And the class was so interactive and interesting, and I really hope that something like this will always come up for me to key into.
So what's your plan after this class? But of course, thank God you say you are not an expert yet.
Yeah.
So how do you want us to assist you from now on?
Okay.
Sure that by 1 year from now you might have been the best web developer in Anambra State. So what do you want from us, and how do you want us to do a follow-up
to ensure you become so successful in this your career?
Okay, I would love the mentorship. I'd love to have a mentor that will help me, guide me through the stages, because for now, I cannot say that I'm too good at the web development, but at least I know something. I would like someone to guide me through. And also I will need a better laptop to help my tech career.
So what's your name again?
Ibom Chisom Osler.
Alright, thank you very much.
Alright.
Can you tell us your name, please, ma'am?
My name is Mezinwa Hope Obiageri.
Alright, can you continue apply?
Web design, web development, sorry.
Web development. Okay, so tell us your experience so far in the class. And what you have learned so far in the class and your experience so far in the class. Tell us.
Yeah, the experience was great. The experience was really great because now I can boldly and proudly design as make a very fine website for business or even for personal use for companies. I can boldly call myself a web developer.
Alright, so now how do you want us to assist you in the training? I'm sorry, the training about what I'm sure you are not an expert yet.
Yeah.
So how do you want us to assist you so that by 1 year from now, you might have been one of the biggest web developers in Anambra State, and this country can actually create money for you. So how do you want us to assist you in this program going forward?
Yes, I will really be needing a mentor. Yeah, I'll really be needing a mentor, somebody that I will always run to for more, for encouragement, for guidance, and for if there is any need for any coordination or maybe networking in the future. I really need a mentor to guide me and to direct me.
So this class, you pay anyone for this class?
No, it was free. It was free. It was free.
It's free of charge?
Yeah, everything was free.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah,
Your name again, sorry.
Mezinwa Hope Obiageri.
Okay, class again, what do you
My name is Oza Emmanuel Onyedimma Bechukwu.
Can you continue apply?
Web development.
So, you tell us your experience so far in the class. What have you learned so far in the class and your experience so far in the class?
So far so good. I've learned a lot of things, how to create a website, how to beautify it, decorate the stages, and then how possibly you can build up a website personally on your own and then showcase your talent and then market some of the things in the website. I think the TECHUP Nigeria is a very good, wonderful organization that teach and encourage youth on how to develop and then showcase their potentials.
Do you pay anyone for this program?
Not at all. It's a free program.
So now, why do you want us to assist you move forward? You know, now you are done with the first stage because this is, for me, this is your first elementary stage. Now, moving forward, now, how do you want us to assist you? Tell us everything you want from us and we can go from there.
All right, based on the training and the facilitators, there are some areas which they say they have to assist us through the social network, and which I believe it will be a very better stage if the company will assist us through our community to reach us on some other things and tools we need in the web creation.
All right, thank you. What's the name again?
My name is Oza Emmanuel Onyedimma Bechukwu.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Ezelikeze Precious, isn't it?
What course do you apply for?
Mobile graphic design.
Okay, tell us your experience so far in the class as a mobile graphic designer. Tell us your experience so far in the class.
It was indeed a nice experience. I've really learned a lot. You know, we did a very short period of time, and we are grateful for this platform that we could learn actually what we've learned. Now we are really grateful.
I think some of your medical designs that you sent to us, and I used to wonder how possible can this be that they will do more with you are able to learn all these things. So tell us, you know, what is the behind that? Tell us more about your teacher, your trainer, the person that trained you. You know, just tell us more about him and how possible we are really able to learn these things in a short period of time.
Yeah, the teaching process was very impactful, and the teacher was he actually knew what he's doing though, because he was patient, calm, and had to follow each student accordingly. Without it, I don't think we'll be able to learn what we actually learned. And for me, for this short period of time I could learn this, he really did a great job in teaching us. So he really tried.
You pay any money for this class? You pay any money for this class?
No, it's actually free. Nothing, no money, just free.
So how do you look for assistance forward now? You know, moving forward now, how do you want to? Do you need our assistance so far, or do you think you are okay, or do you want to? How do you want us to assist you? Maybe next 1 year from now, you know, how do you want to assist?
Yeah, we can assist us by following us up, and if they can even give us an advanced class, if possible, because there is a lot to learn. We still have more to learn. Though we've covered a lot, but we learn there is still a lot to cover up. And if we could get, although we already have a platform, at least through that we can connect to our teachers and have one-on-one conversation through them too, and they will follow us up on that too.
Thank you very much. Your name again?
I'm Precious Izinib.
Okay, my name is Andrew Chinedu Oji.
What course do you apply for?
Mobile graphic design.
Tell us your experience so far in the class.
Okay, my experience was a nice one. I had a nice experience learning, especially when we were exposed to the theory behind graphic design. I mean, it was including the practical sessions. Yeah, I had a wonderful experience.
So now, I saw most of this you have been doing online, your graphic design. How possible we want to be able to cover all these things? How can you be able to appraise your teachers? Because of course, I know you played a critical role in this video. Can you be able to give us experience in how you know much about the trainer?
Okay, yeah. Our trainer did a very good job. Like he was able to break down everything step by step. We were able to take all the processes. He was leading us by the hand, telling us how to get our tools, everything we need to make a professional graphic design. So he took us through all the processes up to the final stage. So I believe that with everything, I was able to create a nice graphic design from scratch. Yeah.
You pay the money for this program?
No. It was a free, all thanks to the organizers of TECHUP Nigeria.
Your name again?
Andrew Ojichinedu.
Yeah, my name is Chidimma Jemba.
Tell us your experience so far in the class and what course do you apply for?
Okay, I went for mobile graphic designing, and the experience has been overwhelming and interesting as well. As a person with disability and a journalist, it has always been my desire to improve my graphic work. So going through the phase of this training, it has exposed me to so many things that I ordinarily wouldn't have known. So it has been something interesting to me and something I can capitalize on. I mean, it's something I can also earn a living from. Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you pay any money for this program?
No.
You don't pay any money?
Actually, didn't pay.
So apart from this, why else do you want us to assist you further?
The assistance comes from the mentorship angle. First of all, I would love to be mentored moving forward in learning more, because this is just the preamble. Graphic design takes a lot of things, so this is just the preamble, and I hope I will be mentored, and then empowerment if there is an opportunity for that.
My name is Sonia Kwame Uchiwa.
What would you apply for?
Mobile graphics.
Tell us your experience by the class, what you applied for by the class, your experience by the class.
Okay. It was very fine. I learned so many things. It has been my hunger since for me to learn graphic design, but for here, I thank God I acquired that knowledge.
Have you done something so far? Can you now design something well?
Of course, I can.
This class, do you pay any money for this class?
No.
Okay, so apart from this, what you have done so far, how do you want us to also assist you in the particular area that you want? How do you want us to assist you further?
In my own opinion, if it may be as in, if there will be something like empowerment, it will help me a lot to go further. So that is it. And I need more of the assistance of our facilitator to go further concerning my study.